right now, family, greetings to every one of us from Abba Yehoah. Hope we are all doing great. Yes, He lives eternal. All praises belongs to Him. Worship, service, love belongs unto Abba Yehoah is the rightful owner, okay? Give it to Him. He holds it. It belongs to Him eternally. Hallelujah. To Abba Yehoah be all glory. Yes, from eternity to eternity. I bless His name. All right, now, family, like I said on the Shabbat, that today, second day of the week, we will do the finishing part. Okay, I was not thinking if to give it another title, but I think it's not really, professional in that manner. We have already established every single, part we need to talk about. Now, according to the flesh, should it be titled in another manner? Rather, we continue the very title Abba Yehoah gave already. All right, now, family, with this being said, here we are in the heavenly courtroom of Abba Yehoah with this powerful message already titled for you and me, right at part 1. Dragon, devils, and demons in the camp of Israel said, there is no virgin birth, part 4. Family, this is a video titled part 4. So a lot of information has already been established in 1, 2, 3. So in order for you to get the accuracy of this very part 4 understanding, you need to return back to part 1, 2, 3 if you have not yet listened unto it. If you have done so, more power unto you to listen to this for also. Not just to listen, but to be the doer, of the word for the Yehovah. That's why we are here. Not just to listen. I say if you are not convinced, therefore you are not part of this message. And this message only go for the 1/3 that needs to be saved. Okay? To be covered by the blood of Yahushua HaMashiach. Because it said 2/3 is going to die in Babylon. It says his blood won't cover 2/3 in this last day. In this second coming, he have a group he needs to save and a group he needs to reject. And he said 1/3 will be saved through the blood of Yahushua HaMashiach. All right, now, family. Let's begin to do now the leftover parts. That was why he keep, repeating it. That many are called, few are chosen. Broad is the way that leads to destruction. He said many travel through that way. He said narrow is the gate that leads to heaven. Only few keep, bringing this matter in a different form. So the few is the 1/3. All right. Okay, now, so we want to pick it up from where we dropped it on the Shabbat. That could be Luke chapter 1. Or should we first of all, no, let me put in this first of all, Matthew, 22, verses 41. While the Pharisees were gathered together, Yahushua asked them, saying, because Yahushua knows this matter is going to be so heavy in these last days. Listen, he said, why the Pharisees were gathered together, Yahushua asked them, saying, the seed of Pharisees is the one that is disputing now. Verse 42, saying, what think ye of Messiah, okay? Whose son is he? They say unto him, the son of David. Did you see their mindset? Listen up. 43. He saith unto them, how then doeth David in spirit call him Adonai, saying, Yahweh said unto my Adonai, sit thou on my right hand till I make thy enemies thy footstool. 45. If David then call him Adonai, how is he his son? If King David in spirit knows that I am Yahweh in flesh, the son of Yahuwah in spirit, he prophesies that. How come now you not say I'm the seed of, I'm the son of David? How come? If David himself called him Adonai, then how can I be his son? Yahushua make it so clear it's not the seed of man. Okay? But you are not getting it. Not that you are not reading all these verses. You always read it. But what are you going to do? How can you read this very particular part? You will still hold on to that feeble, that Messiah is the son of Joseph. You still keep that doctrine. That is which means you are of your father the devil. You won't repent. Judas. Okay. Judas was in the presence of Yahushua, but he couldn't get it. He missed it. Okay. We see like we read in part 3, if you follow up. That's why if you don't, you need to listen, or you are not the people of the book. Therefore, don't even waste your time. Just run out of this page. Only few. Many are called, few is choose. That is the one we're after, not the multitude. Okay. So that's it. Now, we discussed in part 3 that Luke chapter 1, we see so many details over there. Maria have so much details more than Yusuf or Joseph, the very one you said, okay, give you your Messiah. Okay, Angel Gabriel was being sent to her. Maria was of a marriageable age. Okay, according to the royal law calculation, she was 14 years. Okay, when she was 13 when she took in the seed. 14. Okay, let's say she was 13 over a year. 14, she brought forth her first son. Now, the angel now come to her, discuss all these heavy details with her. Now, Maria was not a barren woman. Why should angel, since Joseph is the one to do this, movement, why should angel be sent to Maria? For what? She was a young girl, a young woman of 13. Elizabeth was an old woman. So if angel could come and tell that one, we understand why angel came. Was Maria in need of a baby? No. Was she barren? No. Was she in need of anything? Of a husband? Not at all. She was a baby. 13 years old. So why should Abiyawa send forth angel to her? For every other one, Mama Sarah, every other one, the wife of Menorah, I could understand that because they were barren. But Maria not so. So that speaks volume. Okay. It said, let him that have wisdom calculate. Another question I throw out again. Now, he said before they could come together, I want to first of all put this in before we now go into according to the flesh. We have already established that of the womb. I make it so clear through the power of the Ruach HaKodesh that Maria once exists as an angel. Okay. Her womb, which is called Adama, the earth is called Adama. Adam came from the ground. The ground is called Adama. What is Adama? It can go for virgin. It simply means young woman. Okay, the reason why I stick with virgin is that in the Holy Land, according to the royal law governing system, prostitution is not propagated. No, the royal law condemns that. Fornication, no, it's when you be caught, you will be stoned to death. So Yehovah don't condone that. So Yehovah always, or rather the teachings of Yehovah always let us know that every woman needs to be chaste. Every woman needs to be chaste. That token of your virginity is needed on the wedding chamber. Okay, so that's why I stick with virgin. So whether Adama mix a young Horishuma, I don't want to go for that. I want to stick with virgin. All right. So right now, Adama simply mean Adam. Adam came from the ground. That is, Adama is called the earth. The name of the earth is called Adama in the holy language. The one best known as Hebrew. It's called Adama. Now, what is the name of the first man? Adam. Where did they came from? What's the meaning of the earth? Adama. Meaning, what is Abiy was saying? It speaks volume. Adam came from the ground, and the ground is Adama. So, the ground wasn't just a ground, like we said, established in part 3. Simply mean young woman. So Adam came from young woman. Adam came from the womb. Abiyawa created Adam, the first Adam from the womb. Which womb? Maria. Listen to part 3. She once existed as an angel. Abiyawa used her womb, just as he used it to do wonders in the second Adam case. In like manner, he used Maria to do these wonders right in Genesis 2. So we'll do that with this, that when it say, you were dust you are, and dust you shall return. We'll get to that part now. So right now, let us begin to put scriptures. The question I said I want to ask. So the reason why Abiyawa, like these people, I'll put in their pictures. It's good to illustrate their wickedness. If you want life, run from these people channel. Kazan 1. This channel is called whatever, the trap of Yahuda. That is trap of Judas, okay? You are demons. Kazan 1, run from away from him. Gathering of Christ Church, which is called GOCC, another satanic gathering. Run away from there. The other one said that Israelites unite in Christ. Like I said, these are Christians, okay? They don't know their right from their left. Run away from there. And the other one said the Israelite, whatever teaching, Israelite words. What is the name of the other bastard? He called it, okay, maybe I will get it later. Run away from there. Anyone that is teaching this satanic doctrine, you need to run. Except you want to be touched with second death. Because Abba Yahweh said it is the sins of blasphemy and no forgiveness. Because the Ruach HaKodesh did it, not Joseph. All right, now let's just take some reading over here before we now go to the other part, according to the flesh. Luke chapter 1:26. And in the 6th month, the angel Gabriel was sent from Yehovah unto a city of Galilee named Nazareth. What is number 6? Abba Yehovah always walk in the perfect, timing. What is number 6? It is the number of man. On the 6th day, he waited. When the one that is going to announce Yahushua, when the Yahushua forerunners, which is called Yehukenan, John the Baptist, okay? When it was already 6 months, Abba was doing something powerfully. You are saying Joseph. Then Abba Yawana also sent angel Gabriel. Go now and do that. Yahushua, when his runner or his helper or his best man, groom man, whatever, was already 6 in the womb. Yahushua also entered the womb. And she speak it according to thy word. We know what is a seed. The word of Abba Yahweh is a seed. According to Abba Yahweh's seed, as Maria said it, right away it took place. Genesis chapter 1 have the answer for you. He said every seed is already in the earth. Adama, every seed is already in this planet. Just declares it. It come to pass. That's it. We put some more. Again, Abba Yahweh said, don't be afraid. So he knew already when Maria, okay, come out with pregnancy, of course she is facing death. It is death penalty. Because you went to go and fornicate. You are only be betrothed unto a man. And that man said he never talked to you. Then that was why he said, don't be afraid. Because Abba Yahweh he keep to his rules and regulation. He can do whatever he wants to do, but he obeys his law. He knew, he said it in the law, when you find an whorish young woman, she will be stoned to death. In the wedding chamber, when you find out that she's not a virgin, so which means she has been flirting around, take her back to her family, get your money back, and that girl will be stoned. It is a very serious matter. So that was what Abba Yahweh planted under Joseph. That was what Abba Yahweh allowed her to be betrothed unto Joseph in order for her to be under covering of a man. And the only reason why Yusuf also take it so lightly with her, he said, I think we should read there also. He said, I don't want to make her a public example. I want to divorce her secretly. It was because Abba Yahweh hold the heart of Joseph. That was why he had compassion upon Maria. Because a thing like that, it is death sentence. The penalty is death. Okay? Because your sister, I never do that. How come? Therefore, I'm going to send her away secretly. He said, because he don't want to make her a public example. It was Abba Yahweh that hold his heart to have mercy upon Maria and never to, broadcast it. Okay? So we're also coming to that. I quickly want to throw all this in before we start according to the flesh. Now, the reason why Abba Yehovah, let me first of all, like I say in part 3, I'm going to be throwing out this question at you, you bunch of liars. When you said Joseph couldn't wait until the wedding chamber, for Maria to provide the token of her virginity. You know how important that is in the land of Israel. That is a sign of her purity. That is a sign of she is being raised, according to in the fear of Yehovah. That is a sign that she keep her body only for her husband. That was why in the wedding feast ceremony, right in the wedding chamber, We need to see that blood in the bed sheet, that white sheet. We need to see it. Okay. Now you said Joseph couldn't wait to present this to the Republican, and Joseph now bang. So what was asked after Joseph? What was chasing your gods? Why couldn't your gods wait? Because your gods know how so important that day is to to prove this, to give out the token of our virginity. It's so important. It's the May day. That is a confirmation of she's being brought up in the fear of Yahuwah. What was chasing after your God? Why could since your God is gonna do just through sex banging, why couldn't your God wait? And let them first of all provide that virginity, son. And let Joseph, first of all give the Republic and say, my wife, she's in a purity. She's being raised in the fear of Yahweh. Why couldn't your God wait? Why did your God, first of all, you don't have to do the bambanging, do the leading in iniquity before that? But let me answer for you. You have no answer because you're just is total nonsense. But let me give you the answer for our own perspective. What Abiyawa couldn't wait. He just did that to get Joseph out of the way. He don't want them to be saying it is the son of Joseph. Right? They don't also want Joseph to be convinced and say, of course I did it. It's my son. No, he don't want that nonsense. That was why he did that. Because it is Abiyawa's son. So you go and answer for yourself because I don't know what was after your gods, okay? Why he couldn't wait? Because you say your Messiah is just being birthed as every other man, nothing spiritual there. And therefore, why are you still waiting for Messiah? Why do you still believe in redemption? Why do you still believe in rapture? Because nothing absolutely happened because man can't redeem man. Sinner can never redeem sinner. All right, now with this being said, let us begin to do now according to the flesh. This Saturday, I'm just showing that because you come in contact with all this horrible set of people that is preaching this satanic doctrine, run from there. There's another camp again. There are so many. That is why to turn needs to die. Run for your life. If you don't want to be swept away with the judgment of blasphemy, run from this group of people. They are evil. They are satanic seed. Where they came from, we're going to be doing that also. They are the seed of Pharisees, okay? They came from Babylon and Egypt. But they are in our midst. We will do that also separately. The birth of Messiah Yahushua HaMashiach is the feast that remains eternal. It is being called the Feast of Joy, the Feast of all nations. Okay, you will also see that in Revelation 21, the tabernacle of Abba Yahuwah. That was his birthday. You will see that in Zechariah 14, 16 to 19. Anyone that does not come to celebrate the king in his birthday, he said there will be no rain. He's going to pour judgment upon them. So now is the son of Joseph. You say we are going to be celebrating for eternity? Oh no. Abba Yahuwah is a jealous. His glory he don't share. Okay, Zechariah 14, 16 to 19. It is the feast of all nations. Any nation that refuses to come to celebrate Yahushua in his birthday, the Abba Yahuwah says he's going to throw fire upon that nation. So you and I say it is the son of Joseph in this huge glory. Like I said, part 3. Therefore, Abba Yahuwah needs to apologize to the first Adam. But Yahuwah forbid that he have to do that. He is a man of law. He kept to his law. He has already have the information. He don't need no other information. The first Adam, that was why it's being called the first and the second Adam. All right, now we spread over to the leftover point according to the flesh. So let's see what is that according to the flesh. Romans chapter 1 verses 3. Listen now. Concerning his son, Yahushua Mashiach, our Adonai, which was made of the seed of David according to the flesh. According to the flesh. 4. And declared to be the Son of Yahuwah with power according to the Spirit of holiness by the resurrection from death. Okay, according to the flesh. So what is according to the flesh? Let's put some more. All right, now Galatians chapter 4, verses 4, maybe 5. But when the fullness of the time was come, Yahuwah sent forth his son. He sent forth his son. Where did he send it from? Yahushua is Melchizedek. Out of the mouth or 2 or 3 witnesses, testimony will be established. The first Adam, miraculously. You don't see, were you there when Abba Yahuwah did it? And the second one, no, not the second one, Melchizedek, Genesis 14, 18 to 20. He said he has no father, he has nobody, he has no brother, he has no aunt. They don't even know where he came from. Just come like that, palm, and now begin to exist. Were you there when Melchizedek came? Where did he come from? That is Yahushua again. He once walked this earth, even in human form, without no one give birth unto him. You people don't know what you are playing games with. Listen up. But when the fullness of time, but when the fullness of the time was come, Yahweh sent forth his son, made of a woman, made under the law. Yahushua was made according to the flesh through a woman. You're gonna be disputed that Father Adama is called young woman. Adama simply means young woman. You're gonna be disputed that. No, according to the flesh. It was made of a woman. Not, oh no. Okay. Let me take a deep breath before I voice it out. Listen. Man give the spirit. Woman give the flesh, which is the egg she's producing. Man is the spirit giver. Woman is the body, the flesh giver. Now, Yahushua, that was why Yahushua was made, because Yahuwah gave that spirit. And that spirit needs a body to dwell on. And Miriam gave that unto Abba Yahuwah. And Abba Yahuwah put in his spirit. And Yahushua was not be born the way you be carried 9 months in your mother's womb, and the way I was being carried 9 months in my mother's womb. Then, the very 9 months, it came out. It was what this earth as Melchizedek. It doesn't pass through that process. The first Adam, I don't know how long, but we know he came from a womb. Okay. Now, Yahushua, we see that very broad. Okay. We understood that very well. It was being conceived. Now, that was how he was made, because Yahushua needs body now to communicate with us, to relate with us, to function like one of us. He needs body. Okay, that was how Maria made him. It was made through a woman, the seed of the woman. The earth is being called woman, virgin birth. Excuse me, virgin earth. Now that I'm a woman, you want to dispute the fact that I'm no more the seed of my father, because I'm not a male child, because I'm a female. So I did not come from my father, Osai-Hoi. Osai-Hoi simply means Elohim knows my heart. That is the name of my father. In English name is called Yusuf. My father's English name is called Yusuf, Joseph, and his, my dialect name is called Osai-Hoi. That is Elohim alone knows my heart. So now that I'm a seed of a woman, or now that I'm a woman, so I didn't carry my father's DNA anymore. Maria carried the DNA of David, of the seed of David, according to the flesh. It was being made through a woman. Woman gave him that body. And Maria is the seed of David. Yahushua is not the seed of David. He said, if David in the spirit call him Adonai, how then am I his son? You are not getting it. Yahushua get back the throne through a woman. He was made through a woman, okay, which is Mariam. And Mariam is the seed of David. She came from the lineage of David. She is the seed of David. Because now she's a woman, no more, she doesn't belong to the family. She's no more, she didn't carry David DNA anymore. You are absolute mad. You are absolute mad. When he's talking about the seed of David, he's speaking of Maria, because Yahushua is going to be made here on earth through a woman, not a man. I bet your wife take that seat. No man can ever come nigh him. No. That is a holy, what are you saying? It's the most holiest seat. He did it himself through a woman. The physical part we need to see, woman did that part. Abba Yahuwah used woman to do that part. There is not in any way to be raising woman above. No. Let's focus on the one that is doing these wonders, which is Yahuwah. You see the egg, it's like the earth. Did you get it? They are more into this. I don't even want to go details. So that you people shouldn't say this one, she missed it. No, I didn't miss it. Let me bring it out just simple the way it is. I have so much about this. Okay. Our First Timothy chapter 2, 11 to 15. I'm going to be reading 13. For Adam was first made, then Hawa, and Adam was not deceived, but the woman being deceived was in their transgression. Really? Adam wasn't deceived? But Adam ate. Both ate. But he said Adam was not deceived by the woman. And Adam also is not in the transgression, but the woman. Why the woman? So what was the sin of the woman? Why the woman in law is not the one in transgression? She produced flesh for fallen deities. 15. Notwithstanding, she shall be saved in childbearing if they continue in faith and charity and holiness with sobriety. So keep burning every year. Just go and be, getting pregnant and begin to make every month, so that in order for you to earn salvation. So what is it saying? It's a woman will be, saved. Notwithstanding, this is the only way she's going to be saved in childbearing. So what I'm doing now is my childbearing. Speaking the truth of Abba Yehovah. Okay? Not speaking for serpent anymore, but doing the will of Abba Yehovah. Because the woman did the will of the serpent by giving her him. This is what he borrowed him. The flesh. According to the flesh, woman. Let me not fast forward. Let's go back to Genesis where they did the wickedness. Genesis 3:20. I read. And Adam called his wife, her name Hawa, okay, or Shawa or Hawa. Listen now, because she was the mother of all living. Huh? Really? Every single one you ever knew. Judas, she was the mother. Nebuchadnezzar, she was the mother. Every Jezebel, she was the mother. Delilah, she was the mother. Name it. Pharaoh, wicked Pharaoh, she was the mother. Every single living one on earth, the woman. So ask yourself, why the drastic change? In Genesis 2, the man called her, she shall be called woman. And Yahushua keep rephrasing that phrase. He keep bringing it up, woman, woman, woman. Now, after the folly, drastic change in the name, and said now she's the mother of all living. Remember, there's no way he said Adam is the father of all living. No, Genesis 3 also, serpent share fatherhood with him, said, your seed and the seed of the woman is going to be war. And that is the war we are still fighting today. You see, the seed of serpent said there is no virgin birth. Me, the seed of the woman, so of course, from Yahushua, there is. Abba Yehovah once did it. It's over there for you. Now, serpent share fatherhood. But for the woman, automatically, drastically had not changed and said, now you are the mother of all living. Yes, this is what she gave. She is the mother of every single thing, human on earth, good or bad. The seed of Yahuwah, she is the mother. The seed of serpent, she is the mother. How? The womb. This is why she is in the transgression. That is why Satan goes to her, borrow me your womb, the flesh. Because they are spirit, they need body. A woman give body, a man give spirit. So that's why she's in the transgression according to the flesh. Woman is the one to produce whatever the man put, the spirit. The woman is going to produce him into flesh. The outer part of it, she's the one to cover it up. The inside is eternal. The outer world is not the flesh. But after the cleansing, it's also eternal. No more flesh, but a glorified body. From the woman. This is why she is in the transgression. Because she can only give flesh, body. Okay? To wrap up whatever man put in there. So the way she helped serpent to bring demons into flesh, in like manner she also helped Abba Yehovah to produce his word into flesh, according to the flesh, according to the divinity of the woman. That is the divinity of Abba Yehovah in a woman. That is the office of a woman. She is a giver of flesh. She is a giver of body. One man is the giver of the spirit. And she is the seed of David. regardless whether she's a woman, it doesn't count. She's the seed. That's why I keep repeating it. Seed of David is Mariam, not Yahushua, okay? John 2, verses 4. Yahushua said unto her, Woman, what have I to do with thee? My hour is not yet come. Anytime I read it, I will just bust laugh. This should have been his mother, but I keep calling him woman. Maybe I've not yet, getting to that part. I've never seen in the New Testament where Yahushua called Mariam his mother. He always call him woman. What is this to say? Let's put some more before we hit on it. He always call his mother. It's almost, instead of mama, it was a woman. What business do I have with you? All right now. John 19:26. When Yahushua therefore saw his mother and the disciples standing by, whom he loved, he said unto his mother, Woman, behold thy son. Who is this son? Not the disciple. You are not. Go and meet them. Those are your children. Because now the one she gave is about to die. It's about to be done away with. The glorified body we all is longing for is about to come. And Maria did not give birth to that glorified body. No, it is Abeyewa, just like the way the first Adam was. No, not even the first Adam. That is the way Abeyewa is now. Okay? Because the first Adam is not the word of Yehovah. The second Adam supersedes eternally the first Adam. So let me put the first Adam in his place. Now the second Adam is the word of Abeyewa. Supersede it all. So the very one Maria also gives is about to die. Yeah, that is where I say, come on, woman. Those are your children, okay? The disciple, she is the mother of all living. But we separate her from the demonic people already, okay? So that was how he did it. Now, he always rephrase it. In other words, he is still rephrasing what he said in Genesis 3, the seed of the woman. This is the woman that made me. I got this earth back through her. Woman. The seed of the woman. He keep rephrasing it. I never found anywhere where he called mommy or mother. Always woman, woman, woman. Still rephrasing that, what Abeyewa said, the seed of the woman. So we put some more. Like what I said in part 3, Isaiah 7:14, we see Ahaz, the wicked king, we will touch on him when we come to the two genealogies, okay? Why the Abeyewa put it so, we will see that it's a miracle, okay? Everything that's centered around Yahushua is miracle. I'm just talking, you see, you hear my voice, but how can it be I will just turn this voice into a human before grown up man and enter the world, become a human? That's a miracle. That beats my imagination. That's why I don't go there. If the scripture said that is how he did it, I just take it so. I won't even try to break it in. No, it's gonna be to your own destruction. Okay? It's gonna be to your own destruction. Now in Isaiah 7:14, that is a double sign. They call it, I think, preliminary. Preliminary sign or preliminary prophecy, simply put, it will be fulfilled when it's being given, but it's the complete fulfillment is in the future. And when Abeyewa gave that word, I said, a young woman is going to be with a son. That is a sign. He said, okay, I'm going to give you a sign. He tell Yeshayahu, Isaiah, to tell Ahaz to ask him for a son. Ahaz said, no way. Why? Because he don't even care about Abeyewa. He depend already to the people he asked to come and help him in that battle of Syria or wherever. Okay, he rejected the saying of Abeyewa. He rejected this prophecy. So that was why the phrase keep popping up in Matthew accounts. Okay, and he even quotes where I quoted, because the very fulfillment of it is still in the future. It has its fulfillment, and Abeyewa has already used Maria to do that. A prophecy that needs to be fulfilled, or a sign that needs to be fulfilled without the final fulfillment, Abeyewa should have just said, Isaiah, your wife is going to be with it. His wife is like Hama can go for virgin. It can also go for non-virgin. He could have just said, your wife. Why this drama, the young woman? No, he could have just said, your wife is going to be with a son. This is a sign from me that I will deliver you or deliver whatever. Okay, but he didn't do that. He just said, this is a sign from me, a young woman. And that young woman, we keep referring to her a virgin because we don't, in the Holy Land, we don't propagate fornication. So it's going to be with a child. All right. So I just want to quickly put this in. Let's go back to according to the flesh. So we return back here, Genesis to Genesis 3:17 now, because there's something also very vital information over here, Aaron 17. And unto Adam he said, because thou art hearkened unto the voice of thy wife, and hast eaten of the tree of which I commanded thee, saying, thou shalt not eat of it, cursed is the ground for thy sake. In sorrow shalt thou eat of it all the days of your life. There he caused the womb. The ground is speaking of is our womb. He caused the woman womb. You also see that is the blood fluid we are seeing every month. He repeated it again in the punishment of the man. He said his sorrow is going to be taken from there. If you read the first book of Adam and Hawa, you're going to see even Cain was even beating. Cain. They said the serpent was even beating them. You know, a child that is beating his parent, it was horrible. It says sorrow, you're gonna be, eat of it. It's sorrow, you're gonna be eating of it. It was the womb. Okay. So that is the pain. That is everything. We are uncleanness that is coming out from our womb. Listen now, 18. Thorns also and tassel shall it bring forth to thee, and thou shalt eat of the herb of the field. Now listen. Thorns and tassel is demon. That was the crown they put on Yahushua's head. Thorns and tassels is demon. And Cain was the number one demon. And who was the mother of the demon? Hawa, the first woman. Adam was a biological father. Excuse me, legal father, but not biological. Just like this, Yusuf. Of course, Yusuf is a legal father of Yahushua. No one is disputing that. So when he said, your father, we are being in search of you, it doesn't mean anything. Like me, I have 4 children. Okay, if a man come into my life and say they want to marry, but of course, he's going to father my children. Why not? It's going to be automatically the legal father, but not biological father. Abayewa is the biological father, but Yusuf is the legal father of Yahushua HaMashiach. In like manner, the second Adam. The biological father of Cain, of course, is serpent. That is why we quickly in the genealogy you can find Cain over there. He also brought about all this polygamy. Okay, they say the serpent also did that. 9:19. In the sweat of thy face thou shalt eat bread till thou return unto the ground. This is what my concern. Okay, until you go there, it's going to be suffering, suffering, suffering. For out of it was thou taken. For dust thou art, and unto dust shalt thou return. Now is from the womb to the tomb. Now is Adam is from the womb. That is punishment now. Now you are returning to the tomb. The tomb is another womb. The womb of the daughters of Chaldeans. The womb of the daughters of serpent. Their womb is the bottomless pit. And there is a place that is even greater than their womb now, which is the lake of fire. Now, he said you're going to return there. Now it's punishment. And he spent 4,000 years right in the womb of Satan, in the bottomless pit. And the bosom of Father Abraham, no light. It was horrible. From the womb to the tomb, you're going to return. You came out from the womb, you are going back. Another womb, this is another womb of punishment. When someone died, they dig the grave. Look at it, it's going to envelop you. It's going to engrave you just as the womb keep you. In like man, the grave keep them until a certain period of a time. That will not be when they will stand before the white judgment throne and be cast into the lake of fire. That is Abayewa final judgment for from the womb to the tomb. That's why Revelation 17. Oh no, let me start with 12. Revelation 12. The earth. That's one. There was a time 3 years ago when I read the book of Hanukkah. I forgot the chapter. It said the water here on earth, the water beneath, that is the water here on earth is called feminine. And the water above in the sky is called masculine. I couldn't get that. Feminine, I couldn't get it. Now, scientists, the secular world says 70% of this planet is water. Only 30% dry land we live. 70% is water of this land. And what is the earth being called? Adama. Hama is the word feminine, young woman. So now the earth is feminine, while heaven is masculine. That is why when it goes to Revelation chapter 12, it keeps referring to the bride of Yahushua, whether you are a man, you are a woman, it keeps referring to us all, the bride of Mashiach, the earth, Adama. And when you also goes to Revelation 70, the wicked Irish woman is the bride of Satan, Babylon, okay, mother of all prostitutes, the abominations of this earth. That is the womb of the daughters of Satan, the serpent. Now, what is their womb? The grave. And the lake of fire is Abayewa internal prison. So you will keep baby in your womb. 9 months it comes out. And the grave will keep them also in his womb. At the judgment day, it will pour them out. You can also see that in Revelation 20, 10 to 15. So the Hades, you're going to give up your dead body. You're going to deliver all of them to Abayewa in order for him to cast all of them into the lake of fire. The lake of fire is not a womb. It's not Adama. But the womb, Revelation 17, woman, Adama, they are always in the bottomless pit. Hades, grave. From the womb, Adam, it now goes to the tomb. It came from womb of righteousness. It now goes into a womb of unrighteousness and torture and punishment. But it ends there. Abayewa had mercy and flew him right away to heaven, according to the Gospel of Nicodemus from chapter 12, way down to chapter 19. You're going to be seeing that wonders over there. The day Adam returned back to heaven, there was nothing like that. And the day Adam will also come back with the second Adam, this earth is going to quake that. They're going to celebrate them. I love them. Hallelujah. So let me quickly put this. I think I'm going to round up with this. Hebrew chapter 2, 14 to 18. For as much then as the children are partakers of flesh and blood, he also himself likewise took part of the same, that through death he might destroy him that had the power of death, that is the devil, you see. 15. And deliver them who through fear. Okay, I think I'm going to believe it there. Where I'm concerned about is about wherefore, okay, 17. Wherefore in all things it behaved him to be made like unto his brethren, that he might be a mercy and make that like unto angel. Oh, my father, where is it? Okay, 16. For verily he took not on him the nature of angels, but he took on him the seed of Abraham. Okay, it's still tracing back. We'll do that now in the next video. Okay, I want to touch about the genealogy. Okay, you see now, he did not come as an angel. He came as flesh and blood. You have the DNA, Maria gave the flesh. Okay, for you, that is the law of redemption. When you go to Leviticus 25 now, it says any of the next kinsman where a brother or a brother, lost his property, okay, and sold it away. It said the next of king, the brother, needs to come and redeem him. So in order for him to redeem us, that is why he put on now flesh like us. That is why he also went through that was the law he was born under. Go and read Leviticus 25, excuse me. When someone loses property, giving it away, of course, the first Adam lost his property, he lost the earth. He sold it to the devil. You're going to see that Matthew 4, okay, where he said that it's been delivered unto him. Who gave it? It was first Adam that gave his property unto the devil. So in order for Yahushua to redeem us, he has to come like our brethren to fulfill the law of redemption in Leviticus 25. That was why he went through all this process. Abayewa keep his law. Now, he didn't come as an angel. In fact, this is a miracle. I will also do this miracle, this conception. It is miraculous. I will talk more, about it. We're going to go more details. How is it a miracle? If you believe a miracle. Now, Abayewa always communicate with us in the very thing we understood. All the angel, according to the book of Tobit, in fact, a very royal law, popular one we carry, all angels, when they are coming, they never come with that glorified body in heaven. To operate in this earthly domain, they will drop that and put on human flesh. Does this not baffles you? How is Abayewa doing it? Hebrew also make it clear that you should, is it not for, no, First Timothy 3, that you should welcome, stranger. He said, by so you're going to be entertaining angel, you won't even know. So how is he doing it? Powerfully. Look at the wife of Menorah, okay? The same angel put on man, human flesh. Yes, Abayewa is communicating with us in the very way we know. If you have this book, you can read it, excuse me. Tobias or Tobit, chapter 5. Read it. Angel Raphael. If you follow the young Tobias, he stayed with them for a whole 2 weeks. And the day he made himself new. Oh no, I wept when I studied this very book. We're going to be reading. Oh, I want to put all here now, but we're going to be reading it. And in the book of Yashar, when Pharaoh said, anyone that have any of the people of the book that give birth to a male child, they're going to slaughter. But Abayewasi keep them miraculously and begin to nourish them. The book of Yashar, we can also read it now. Chapter 67, 53 to 57. We will read it in the other video. If you believe miracle, then believe that the conception of Yahushua is miraculous. Now, when we read about the wife of Adam, it took just one rib. And from that becomes the totality of a woman. That is no miracle. Just the way Abayewa took one rib from Adam and from his wife Hawa, it's like when I took the egg of Mariam and planted his word in it. It is miracle. So we'll do that, okay? I just want to first of all put it over here. Jeremiah 22, 28 to 30. Is this man Coniah a despised broken vessel? Okay, 29, let me just go there because time is running out. Oh, F. Hear the word of Yehovah. He said you should write him childless. We begin there. What is F? Adama. No womb will give birth anymore to the seed of man to rule in my kingdom. We follow up. No womb. He speak to the womb 3 times. All right, let's hang it over here. In the next video, we do that more. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Thank you, Abba Yehovah. You are awesome. Powerful. Is a miraculous working Yehovah. The birth of Yahushua is